In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, it's Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Go! Let's go now.
They bring Collins in motion right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Easy. Read it, 44. Read 54.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Decent 24. 11, 11. Go, go. Go, go.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Man in motion here.
Street. Go, street. 11, 11. Go, go. Let's go. Hey, kill.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Devin Duvernay to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Hey.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Flushed out of the pocket. Catches made down the right sideline. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, go!
Lawrence now off the play action. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
To the air, 3rd and long. He'll get this to ETN. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Whip, 23. Reload.
Now we give to ETN running right. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's taken in by ETN. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Whether they meant to go to him or as an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get 6 more on their early advantage. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the...
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Set, go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Cowboy 80. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. And this time they're gonna get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Jaguars football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Red on red. Stay right open. 13, move.
1st down throw. Lawrence. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
24. Right down. Hey, kill.
Tight end going in motion here. Finding Davis. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
On the red. Hey, Jupiter.
Lawrence to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
13 loop. Loop. 11.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
5 yards makes the hole a little smaller. It's going to be 3rd and 14 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Hey, Lion. 30 left.
They send a receiver in motion right. ETN on 3rd down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down.
Sink right. Hey, I'm gun.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. They gain 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw on 1st. That pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Dell with the grab. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Houston first. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking for a throw here. Rolling left, buying some time. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Broke through the tackle. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second-effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They send a man in motion.
30 left. 11 again. 11. Here we go.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Go. 11. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Bates' kick is up and good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
13 loop.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Sink right.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
Hey, let's go. Hey, I'm gun. Next back. 30 left. 11 again.
Lawrence throwing here. Short pass brought in. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Nico Collins, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Shot alert.
A give left side for Gibbs. He's contained at the line for no gain. A tackle made by Mozzie Smith. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Getting out to his left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he's into the end zone. The call pays off. They lead by 16 now. All right, partner. It's only one extra point on the scoreboard. But come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face. And yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Red, I'm red. Safe right. 11, 11. 11, 11.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hey, kill. Easy. Silver.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Big 13 heavy. Red.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Buying some time right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
11, Agate. Easy. Go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. They've got first down from the 31. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Throwing from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Pass play now. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Take right open.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
60 Eagles, 60, let's go.
Play action on first down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And it's going to be second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And this is a nice gain. That's stopped at the 47. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. Another one for Gibbs. First down and more past the 40. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First down, ball at the 36.
Check, Bobcat. Here we go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Pushing for the red zone. Escapes a defender. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. The Texan offense out now for another 2-point opportunity. Back to throw. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He's got the hook up to Ingram. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Lawrence now off the play action. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connection made to Dell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Coming right is Gibbs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Working quickly here. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision in extra yards.
It is Cup, left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 36. Throwing deep for the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Texans keep running away with this. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Back to throw. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jaguars hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Jupiter. Red on red. Silver.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
24. Safe right. Hey, I'm gun. 30 left. Red.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
11.
1st down throw, Lawrence. And they pick him off again. Has room down the left sideline. And the Texans will take over as he reports his 1st interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close.